Alrighty, hello folks, welcome back to some more LEGO The Lord of the Rings. Making our way through the story. We are seriously getting to the end of this story, but this is going to be level 15, The Paths of the Dead. Just going to be getting through the level here, but as you can see, we've got two achievements this time. One, they have been summoned, and don't tell the elf. I'll get to both of those here later, but of course, True Adventure as well, 90,000. But hey, let's start with the cutscene. Alright, and here we are loading out near Mordor, playing as Frodo and Sam, obviously just as we left off after the previous level. But we actually need to swap over to Aragorn, Legolas, and these guys here, because we can't proceed to the next level with Frodo and Sam just yet. We need to do a few levels with these guys before we can get back to our little hobbits. As you can see here, we're just making our way through. We did actually activate a race there, but we'll get back to that later. Anyways, just following the ghost studs here through these grassy areas, and just picking up some studs because you know that's how we roll. But anyways, when we cross this bridge, we got a cutscene.
Pippin. Are you mad? I just want to look at it.
I see you.
Pippin! Help! Gandalf!
Fool of a took. What did you see?
There was a white tree in a courtyard of stone. It was dead.
Sauron moves to strike the city of Minas Tirith.
They must be warned.
They will be. I ride for Minas Tirith. I won't be going alone. Rohan must be ready for war.
And Rohan will answer. Muster the Rohirrim. Assemble the army at Dunharrow. As many men as can be found. We ride for Gondor. And war.
Run, Shadowfax. Show us the meaning of haste.
Mary!
Now here we are, loading back outside in these grassy plains. We're just gonna do a little bit of smashing and bashing real quick, just get some studs. But yeah, then we come over to this little like farm spot with some crops growing. Smash them up with some extra studs, of course. Then yeah, we're just gonna follow the ghost studs over across to this little river here, which we'll jump across. Then you can see that kind of hill like trail there, so we'll make our way up there, and once at the top we're gonna get to another cutscene and the level will then begin, which is certainly exciting. But anyways, just make your way to the top of this hill as mentioned, and hey, got a cutscene.
6,000 spears. Less than half of what I'd hoped for.
6,000 will not be enough to break the lines of Mordor.
I take my leave.
outnumbered, Ergo. You need more men.
There are none.
There are those who dwell in the mountain.
They answer to no one.
They will answer to the King of Gondor.
Under the flame of the West, forged from the shards of Narsi. The man who can wield the power of his sword can summon to him an army more deadly than any that walks this earth. Put aside the ranger. Become who you are born to be.
What kind of army would linger in such a place?
One that is cursed. Long ago, the men of the mountain swore an oath to the last king of Gondor to come to his aid, to fight. But when the time came, when Gondor's need was dire, they fled, vanishing into the darkness of the mountain. And so Isildur cursed them, never to rest, until they had fulfilled their pledge. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead.
Now, here we are, loading into the level, here within the Paths of the Dead. As you can see, it is quite spooky here in this cave. But anyways, we're just gonna start making our way down the cave here, and you can see we're getting to this this like ghostly green trail. We're just gonna follow that along, get some studs along the way. But yeah, I do want to just quickly talk about, as we're just going through the area here. Not too much is going on, but there is an achievement coming up called "Don't Tell the Elf," which is kind of separate to the level, but this is a good level to do it in. I found, because we've got 3 characters available, and one of them is Gimli, which is perfect. But as you can see, you also need to look out, because sometimes as you're just walking along, the ghosts will kind of like try to suck you into the ground, so you gotta like fight your way out of that. But anyways, we're just making our way down the path. But yeah, we'll get to that achievement here in a little bit, and I will of course do a separate video for that. But anyways, yeah, a little bit further into the cave, you can see here a bunch of stuff got to smash up, and we got to use Aragorn to actually take out the Morgul little spikes that you see. Then you can build those parts into some stairs, which will make our way up. Then just going to continue through the cave here, smashing some more stuff up, some extra studs. Of course, we do have attract studs on. Again, I know I keep mentioning it, but yeah, if you don't have it, just check out the attract studs video. It's a super easy red brick to unlock very early in the game, and it's just going to make your life a heck of a lot easier. But yeah, anyways, once you're ready, you can see a little crack over there on the left. We'll of course use Gimli for that. Not before getting some more studs. 90,000 is actually a lot, to be fair, and I think in the end we have about 97,000. We do find a couple hidden purple studs along the way as well, which is nice. But yeah, it's not a super forgiving true adventure. And if you're not careful and you don't get a lot of stuff along the way, you might not get the true adventure, which isn't a big deal because of course you can't just come back, get in free play. We'll have some multipliers by then, for sure. But anyways, yeah, you saw we smashed that crack with Gimli, and then we can build up a little crawl hatch here. We'll crawl on through to get up top here. Then you can also just jump up as Legolas, and we have to use him, shoot an arrow into the wall up there. Then we can swing up top and push this crate of bones down below. Then we'll drop back down, build the bones up into a little bit of a ladder here, which will use Gimli to climb up top here, where you can kind of see handheld there along the left wall, so we'll shimmy across that, and once on the other side, we'll drop down, and you can see a massive crack there, so we'll smash that with Gimli, of course, and you can also see that a purple stud there on the left. Be sure to pick it up. But basically smashing that crack will clear the path, so we can proceed with the level, which is certainly what we want. But anyways, you can see another little Morgul spike there to smash for some extra loot as well. But once you're ready, just continue down the tunnel here. Yeah, this is a pretty lengthy area, but basically it's just this. It's this one long area, and then we've got a little bit of a boss battle at the end against the King of the Dead. So that's exciting. So basically, what we're doing in this level is we're trying to like recruit the these like undead soldiers. They're like ghosts basically, and we're just trying to recruit them for the big epic battle because you know the orcs have us outnumbered. So you know we wanna recruit literal ghosts because you know that's not a bad idea. Because what's an orc gonna do against a ghost, you know? Anyways, you can see here we're making our way through this cave, and you can see 2 targets either side of you. Just go ahead and shoot them with Legolas, of course. Then build up this bridge here, which we can run across, so we don't have to fall into that pit of skeletons. Then just keep on with the keeping on, and we'll get into this more open area. You can see a hidden purple stud over there on the right, and I believe there's one here on the left as well coming up, which is certainly very nice. Yeah, right there actually, behind that little rock. So if you've got attract studs, they'll attract into you. But if you don't, just sneak behind those rocks and grab them, because why not? But then in the back left side of the room, use Gimli to smash that crack. That'll drop some little pieces there, build them up into a little handheld up top. We'll use Legolas for that, but first got to do a little bit of smashing around, get some extra loot, extra studs. But yeah, you know, how we all feeling about this game? We're getting into free play very, very soon. I know I'm looking forward to it, for sure. Yeah, gonna just try to smash through these last few free play levels. Oh, sorry, story levels. Then just hit the ground running with free play and have a lot of fun with that. But yeah. Anyways, once you're ready, we'll use Legolas over here to jump up onto the handheld. Then we can shoot an arrow into the wall there, and then swing across, and we'll push this massive crate down below, and we can actually use that as a little platform to get up top here. Then smash through these Morgul spikes with Aragorn, because yeah, basically at the beginning of the level, in like an opening cutscene, he was given this sword, which is pretty similar to, if you remember in the prologue level, there was that one guy with this same sword, and he could smash the Morgul bricks, which was nice. I forgot his name, to be honest. I think it was like Elendil, I think. Yeah, Elendil, that's right. Anyways, a little further in the cave, we used Gimli to throw him at that crack. Admittedly, I don't think you need to actually throw Gimli at it, but you know, it got us one extra Gimli throw, which we're actually going to get the achievement here in this room. But first and foremost, got to do a little bit of smashing and bashing, get some extra studs, because can never have too many studs, can you? I certainly can't. Basically, on a bit of a journey to get 1.2 million studs, which we're already at, but that's basically as much as we need for our like free play prep that we're going to do here soon. But anyways, again, I'll cover that more when we actually get to it. Anyways, on the right side of the area, smash the like Morgul block on the statue, then you can push it down the checkered path. Then we're gonna be able to climb up the ladder, and this is actually where the achievements are gonna happen. You can also see a minikit down below there in the corner. I'm not gonna pick that one up personally because I'm saving that for the free play. I was trying to be careful as well, getting across that tightrope, making sure I didn't drop down and accidentally pick it up. But anyways, as you can see here, what we're actually meant to do is we're meant to pick up Gimli and throw it over to Legolas on the other side there. But basically, we're just going to do this, and we're just going to farm this for the achievement. You can see I've got this sped up quite a bit, but we're just going to start throwing Gimli back and forth, throwing him across the way, and eventually it took me probably like 10-15 throws, because I already had some under my belt. But there you go, don't tell the elf, I just went ahead and farmed it there. Again, I'll make a separate video for that, right after this one. But yeah, it's a super simple achievement. You can get it pretty much anywhere in the game, as long as you got 3 characters. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Just thought I'd get it now, rather than having to worry about it later. But anyways, you saw what we did there over on the left back there. We smashed the crack with Gimli, built up the little crawl hatch, crawled through it. Over here, we got to push this lever, and that'll open the gate there in the back, so we can head through. And hey, we got another cutscene.
Who enters my domain?
One who will have your allegiance.
The way is shut. Now you must die.
And as promised, here we are now, in a bit of a boss battle against the King of the Dead. Also, you did see we grabbed your adventurer there, which is nice. But yeah, we also quickly saved there. But do want to make a quick note. You can only Aragorn can take out the ghost soldiers. If you try to approach one of them as Gimli or Legolas, they'll get scared and you can't attack them. So you have to use Aragorn because he has the almighty sword. But anyways, in the middle of the area, you just had to smash those cracks on the ground with Gimli. Then you can build the parts up into this like platform here, then jump up onto it, and smack the King of the Dead around a little bit. And then he'll float over to the back there, and a bunch of skeletons will come rolling in from the back there, and it'll drop some parts. We'll build them up into another little platform, jump up onto it, then smack the king around a little bit more until he floats back to the back there. Then the gate will open once more, some more bones will come flying in, and a new set of parts will come in. So we got to build them up into 4 little towers, 1 in each corner of the little arena, I guess, if you will. So yeah, we'll build up each set of parts here into these little bone towers, and then once we've built them all up, we're gonna jump up onto each of them when the King of the Dead floats up onto that tower. So you can see here he floated over there to the back right tower, so we jumped up onto there, smacked him around. Then once we smacked him around, he actually took out the tower. So then just keep doing that with the other 3 towers until eventually he's defeated here. We got just 1 more to go, so we jump over to this one, and then when he floats over, we're going to take him out, and then that's going to take us away to the final cutscene.
None but the King of Gondor may command me.
I am Isildur. Wait, and I will release you from this living death!
We fight.
And there we have it. That is yet another level in the books. They have been summoned, and indeed, they have. Again, that's just for completing the Paths of the Dead level. Got a few characters there unlocked. We'll purchase them later in the free roam. Of course, we did get True Adventure. We got it right as we entered the boss battle area, which is nice. Got just shy of 100,000 to add to the collection, which certainly not a bad thing. But yeah, a few more Mithra bricks added to the pile. But hey, I mean, that's going to do it for this one. For level 15, the Paths of the Dead story. Had a great time with this one. Yeah, we recruited some ghosts to our team now, which is exciting. But hey, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed, a like would be mostly appreciated. Would be greatly appreciated. But hey, until the next one, I'll see you folks later. See you, everybody. Bye.